We are looking forward to next week when our new music festival is going to bring together one of Motown's own, as well as several other jazz and R&B artists. To talk about the live in Idlewild lineup and the historic backdrop, Blair Evans joining us live in studio this morning. So this is just a fantastic event, not only because of the music, but the history at the venue too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. The musical event has a fantastic lineup. We have Mesa, who covers a broad spectrum of musical excellence. Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, who are genuine Motown.
Yeah.
Alexander Zonchek and friends, including James Lloyd.
Yep.
Motor City Horns, Lynn Roundtree, and opening it up, Larry Lee and the Back in the Day Band.
That's
so
awesome.
It'll be an excellent lineup. But in addition to the festival in the historic place of Idlewild with that musical legacy, it's also an introduction and a reintroduction for people to the community of Idlewild.
Right.
So there'll actually be historical bus tours that'll be running from the township historian. There'll be on-site exhibits talking about the past, present, and the future possibilities of Idlewild. And there's also a VIP kind of package that includes meetings with community leaders to kind of talk about where Idlewild is evolving to, because a lot of people are interested in how to get involved in the rebirth of the place.
How long has it taken to kind of get Idlewild from where it used to be to kind of to a point now where we can reopen and give it a rebirth?
There's been a through line of people who've been holding Idlewild down for a while. You know, the musical boom was not the start of Idlewild, and the decline was not the end of Idlewild.
Right.
And so a lot of the thing now is that younger people are coming back, they're getting involved and invested, and so a lot of the thought is, what will Idlewild be for the next 100 years to serve the same kind of purpose as it was the last 100 years? And it won't be the same thing.
Right.
So we're not talking about rebirthing the same model, but providing that same kind of utility to the community as it did before. And that's beginning to evolve pretty rapidly now. So we're excited about the place that we're in.
So for those who have never been to the venue, can you kind of paint the picture of how it works and how it ties into the community there too?
Yep. And by the way, Idlewild, live at idlewild.com is where all the information is.
Okay.
And you can get ticketing there also. The venue is one that the township has begun to use over the last several years. So it's an outdoor venue. Alexander Zonchek is also the artistic director.
Okay.
So I don't have any concerns about that.
Yeah, we got to cover with him in charge, right?
But there's a new restaurant that's opening at the historic Morton Hotel, which is Bistro 1912.
Okay.
And so this will also be the soft opening with the VIP dinner and the Sunday brunch.
Okay.
So this is an event that's integrating a lot of aspects of things that are standing up in the community, but it just is an accelerant in the process.
Before I forget, what is the easiest way to get there? How do you park and what do you want to do?
There is actually a charter that's going to be running from Dearborn to Idlewild, and so you can find out about that at live@idlewild.com.
Sounds like we'll go to live@idlewild.com for everything then.
But there's also the best way generally is 75 north to 10 west.
Okay.
And there's VIP parking is on site, and the general parking is right adjacent to it on the road, and so that shouldn't be an issue. It'll be pretty convenient.
Got
and
it.
if you're a little older and don't want to walk, there'll be golf carts that are circulating around to get people going.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you getting up early on a Sunday morning.